Hello, everyone. Today, this is Bible. I'm going to do a video response to the bottom line 925250. And he said, so the Africans used voodoo to create slavery, to enslave themselves to white people. That's like shooting myself in the foot. And you're going to have to explain that the Bible didn't have a hand in slavery. Then why are there several verses on buying slaves and obeying your earthly master? Okay. Now, the Bible never say obey your earthly master. Now, I seen where you get that from, okay? You get it from the NIV Bible. And the NIV Bible came after the King James, which has been written. So I'm going to explain in depth what God really saying in the King James Bible, okay? So let's go to where it says it, where Ephesians, where he talked about the servants, okay? Right here. Servants, be obedient to them. This is Ephesians 6. Be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling and singleness of your heart, as unto Christ, not with eye service as men pleasers, but as the servants of Christ, doing the will of God from the heart. So he's not saying you to serve them as man serving pleasing a man. So he pretty much say not eye service as men pleasers, but being servants unto Christ for God. Okay, to serve him only unto other people, like given as the will of God to be, love thy neighbor and do the will of God. And it's so you're a servant unto Christ. Okay, you're obedient to Christ. So you become a full-blown servant unto the Lord. Is like your will of God to be obedient to his holy name. Okay, so he's not saying you to men please. See, he pretty much said not with eye service as men pleasers. Okay, but to be what? But as the servants of Christ. Y'all confusing. Okay, see, y'all confusing with these other books, these other Bibles that came after it. Don't do that. The King James is the only Bible that has been written by the prophets of God. Okay, they're the only one. Okay, they wrote it the way it said it. These people took it and revised it. Don't go with those. Okay, God pretty much say not to obey other men, but please him only. So let's go here. Acts 5 verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we are to obey God rather than men. Bingo. So I have to show y'all this because, see, it's a lot of confusion with y'all looking at other Bibles and other books and you mixing it up. You can't do that. I told you, you revising word like that, you're going to be deceived. Okay? Sticking with the King James, the original book, is the way to go. Okay? That's why y'all confusing the two. Y'all go with these other books and use these other Bibles and these other satanic doctrines, and then you think that's what God said. No, God didn't say none of that. It's like a liar telling you what somebody else said, and you believe in it. Okay, you don't want to go along with that. Oh man, you don't want to go along with that. Okay, sorry, excuse me, somebody was calling, but you don't want to go with that. Okay, that what the other books are saying. Okay, but the Bible pretty much says to serve Christ, obey God, serve Christ, obey God, serve Christ. It didn't say you would go men please. It pretty much told you not to do that. Okay, so I have to really put that out there for a lot of you people, because y'all looking at other doctrines, y'all looking at other books, y'all looking at rewritten Bibles, y'all looking at all that other stuff that the King James. I mean, always stick to the original. Stick to the original. What you going off of? Okay, you're gonna be confused and deceived this way, and this is why y'all confused. Okay, y'all looking at other information that ain't God, that ain't the Bible. Okay, the NIV is a new international, so it's new international. It's not really the actual King James book. It's new. That means it came after the King James, meaning somebody rewrote it into their own way. They didn't write it the way God said it. See, the prophets of God wrote it the way God said it because they had the Holy Spirit. That's a total difference. See, the Holy Spirit comes upon man to give them the revelation and the visions and the dreams to see what's happening. These people that rewrote, they totally weren't with God. Okay, they didn't want to agree, so they totally go against it. That's just common sense. Okay, so serve His word, people. Jesus Christ is God.